We're going to look at one more sign of maturity today. And it's a word that I believe we don't always like or enjoy to hear about, but that is the word submit. You see, I believe a sign of maturity is the ability to submit to an instruction we don't necessarily agree with. You see, sometimes in life, our leaders or people who we work for might ask us to do something that we don't agree with. And it's a sign of maturity then to submit to it. It's a sign of immaturity to rebel against it. You see, submitting to something sometimes requires submitting to a thing we might disagree with. And that, of course, doesn't mean we submit to things that are contrary to the word, but it just means sometimes we need to submit to our leaders and people that are above us, even if we don't see things exactly like them. And the Bible tells us in Hebrews 13 verse 17, it says, "Obey those who rule over you, and be submissive, for they watch out for your souls as those who must give account. Let them do so with joy and not with grief, for that would be unprofitable for you." You see, sometimes we need to submit to things that we don't agree with. And the Bible says when we do so with a good attitude, it will actually be profitable for us, not just for the leaders, but for us as well. So I want to encourage you today, if you struggle to do that, ask the Lord to help you. This is also a great sign of humility. And sometimes we just need to humble ourselves and submit to the people above us. You know, sometimes we need to put ourselves in their shoes too, because one day we might become the leaders or the bosses, and then we will also want people that will submit to our instructions even if they don't agree with it. So this is really, I believe, a great sign of maturity and something that the Lord will help us with. So I hope you enjoyed this week's devotions. Remember, we're all on a journey. It's not about being perfect, but it is about maturing in the Lord. You are highly favored and deeply loved.